What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Emanny. You're now tuned into the AEOE Podcast, episode 15. Sadly, my co-host isn't here, man. Joe, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I don't know.
I just lied. I know exactly.
Couple weeks in.
I know exactly what I'm about to do. Sayo's not here because she's on the road for work. We can't wait to have her back. I'm not gonna lie, man. I really rock with Sayo. Like, I was out last night, hanging out with our boy, and we're in the car, we're talking about everything, and I'm like, man, let me FaceTime Sayo real quick, man. Just put it on the camera. We in the car, all loud and drunk. Yo, nigga, look at that. She's like, Emanny, I'm working. I don't care. I don't care if you working. But we miss Sayo. She'll be back next week. But today, I didn't find a replacement. But I found someone that's going to give me the energy I need. And he don't want to be on camera right now, which is fine. That's cool. But we still gave him a mic.
That's when you know he's going to get his shit off.
Yeah. Because nobody got to know his face. It's like no face, no case type shit. My brother Vern is here today. He has a mic. You going to say something?
What up? Yeah.
So, you know what's so funny? I think today is definitely going to be a little bit more of a serious conversation. If you subscribe to the Patreon, you saw the intro. If not, and you're watching this now on YouTube, that means you did not see the intro, and you should go see the intro because it was pretty good. And it's going to set the tone for what this episode is really going to be. And it was motivated in so many different ways and for so many different reasons. While I was trying to pick up topics for the day, I'll be honest with you, a lot of the topics that I had, I didn't really care enough to talk about. I didn't want to come in here and feel like we had to go ahead and be the current events pod today. And I want y'all to also know, we're not going to always have to do that. Like, I think the podcast is good enough to where we don't have to lean on other people's lives and what's going on in the headlines. Like, we can just come in here and talk and get our shit off.
Yeah,
so,
we be having enough shit going on in our own fucking lives.
Yeah, like, I know, like, us as just people, we go through whatever, but just us as men, us as white men, black men, Spanish men, fathers, all these different things happen in our life, and we get to these moments where we can kind of like shut everybody else out of the room and have these conversations, and these are the moments where we need to do it. So I'm gonna share that. I woke up this morning in a very different mood, and for a lot of different reasons. I'll expound on the first reason. The first reason is I was very, very excited when I saw that Michael B. Jordan won the Oscar for Best Actor, right? And when I mean very excited, not so much like because I thought it was going to happen or I predicted it, or, you know, I do think that he should have won. And I like Timothy Chalamet Ding Dong, whatever the fuck his name is. I liked him as well in Marty Supreme. So I was fine either way it went. But when moments like this happen, it just reminds you like the significance of what just took place. Like in all the years of the Oscars, for there to only be 6 black men to have won an Oscar for Best Actor. And I can think of many other moments where
that's insane.
Black actors should have been at least nominated or have won. It says a lot about just the industry we in, so we can't just walk over this moment. So to be very honest with you, that is really the only current event thing outside of the Bam Adebayo 83-point shit that I want to talk about, which is, we'll talk about that later down the line. But I only wanted to discuss this win and the feeling I got from it, and the rabbit hole I ended up emotionally going down, that to me was stemmed off of this one movie. A movie that I enjoyed. And I love the performance from him, so I thought he's more than worthy of the award, and they gave it to the right man. So when I'm seeing this, and I wasn't watching the Oscars, I just happened to be out and looked online and saw that he won. So I'm out, and while I'm able to appreciate the moment, I didn't get a chance to sit with it. And as I'm seeing that, I also see the performance for the original song from Sinners that had Raphael Sadiq, Miles Canton, Buddy Guy, and a few other people who were on stage performing. And salute to them. Amazing. And I watched it, and I'm not going to lie to you, I got emotional. Like, I was in bed this morning watching that performance back, and I got emotional. Maybe because of the significance and how they just, like, I saw it in the movie of when they blended in all the different sounds and, you know, how it transferred from one era to the next and how they mixed it in. It was so fly. But when they did it on that stage last night, it just hit different. Sometimes things that like you feel that you can't explain, sometimes you don't need to explain it. So I don't have an explanation to why I got emotional watching that performance. Maybe it's because they were connecting with their ancestors in such a way that I felt connected to the moment in a very personal way, which then in turn led me down the rabbit hole of like, damn, man, I wish I can like really have this moment to share with my ancestors and my parents, which then led me to be like, damn, I'm having so much greatness in my life at this point. And the people that I would want to see it the most because they poured the most into me are not around to see it. And it made me emotional. Now, I'm in bed, I'm tearing, but I'm not crying. I'm not like, boo, I'm not doing all that. But I am tearing because I'm like, and even when I heard Michael B. Jordan's speech and him saying thank you, he said on there, thank you to the ancestors and the people. We have no idea the legacy that we are carrying forward with every little thing we do. And don't get me wrong, winning an Oscar is a big thing within, you know, the movie industry. But in the totality of life, what does winning an Oscar really fucking mean? Outside of it, just the achievement itself. And the fact that he was able to share that moment with his mom sitting there right by his side, his dad also there from Ghana, and they could see their child that they poured everything into finally reach that peak. Because I remember a moment where we didn't even think Michael B. Jordan was like the greatest of actors. Like we said this.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
I didn't think Michael B. Jordan was that great coming up at all.
Yeah. I've said it out loud. I've heard other people say it. I never thought he was bad, but I was like, he's all right, it's cool. And to see him go from the small guy, a part of whatever small roles until he gets to The Wire, and then he does everything after that, to now standing on that stage, pristine, dressed to the nines, and very articulate, with his mom sitting there looking amazing, and Delroy Lindo sitting behind him, another great black actor who's just really starting to get his flowers the proper way. Then to see Ryan Coogler, a straight up Bay Area nigga, still sound like everything the Bay has to offer, pick up the Oscar for original screenplay, to see their success come together. And he now thanks his parents, his wife, and his kids who now are able to see him achieve these things. It made me emotional that, you know, I have my kids who will see this and be like, oh, Dad, but when I grew up, two of the things I always wanted was my mom to be able to know that I was going to buy him that house, and my dad's approval, that no matter what, I took the proper route to what I was doing. And it hurt. It hurt a little bit to know that I wouldn't be able to physically see them see that moment. Now, we always talk about, you know, they're watching down on you and they see everything you're doing, and there's a lot of people who believe in it. I won't say that I don't believe in it. I won't say that I totally do, because if I did, then I wouldn't really be tearing up, because I would feel like, all right, they seeing it. So I guess there's a part of me that feels like, damn, like they don't know what's happening. They don't know that I'm finally like really in a good space, or I'm really happy, or my kids are such a blessing to my life that I didn't have before, or that my relationships with other people are growing and building. So
I think they seen it coming though.
Think so?
They seen it coming. They seen the work that you were putting in and so forth, and you were coming along. So
yeah.
So towards the back end,
yeah,
you were making big moves already, and it was starting to happen. So
I agree. It's one of those things. It's like it's a gift and a curse, because I don't think that I would get to this space if I didn't lose them. In a weird way, I don't think that I would have matured the way that I did in the rate that I did if I did not lose them. Losing my dad taught me that before my dad, I did a lot of like fuck shit as a man. Like, I can admit that. And not like purposely, but just habit, just out of habit, just out of what I thought was cool or what I thought street shit was, whatever the reason was. And when I lost my dad, I had to really step back and analyze what type of man he was. And even with all his problems, the one thing that I could never say about my dad is that he wasn't a stand-up dude. Like, I never even heard my dad talk bad about niggas. Never heard my dad talk bad about my mom. Like, literally. Like, I never heard that man talk bad. He stayed in his one little circle. He stayed right in his seat in his crib, smoked his Newports, drank his Budweiser, looked out the window. Now, he might have talked some shit about it. look at this. But as far as trouble in the world with any of his things, his issues, he'll go and put himself in the closet before he's a menace out here troubling people with his problems. And I remember a time where that was me. Well, the opposite, where I was a guy that was really just out here just giving everybody my ass to kiss, or giving everybody all my trauma and passing it down to them and now hurting them. So when he passed, the one thing I always said, if there's one thing I want to pick up about him, is just being a stand-up man.
With him, with your pops, how close were y'all in the things that you did on a daily basis? Like, when you're saying you did a lot of these different things or whatever, was he very aware, or was he not aware? Or
you know what's crazy?
What was that like?
Me and my dad didn't talk a lot. My dad did a lot of talking to me. And I know while he, in the moment, well, that's not true, because I'm pretty sure he did know that I would hear it at some point. But I know what I came off as. I came off as a dude that I don't want to hear this shit. I didn't have that real back and forth communication with my dad until maybe months before he passed, where I felt comfortable now being like, yo, Dad, I'm going through this, and that, and getting real valuable advice from him. Which was also interesting, because it was like right when I got the moment to really dig deep with him, and now I can have the baby mama conversations, or have the conversations about certain things that he went through that we related to.
Why you felt like you couldn't have those discussions with him prior to that?
Because I didn't have it to him growing up, and I always had an animosity towards him based upon what I was told about him through moms, right? And don't get me wrong, you know, mom was being mom, and I love my mom to death, but I do think a lot of the animosity I held for him, and don't get me wrong, he also did some shit. It ain't like he's just
right.
squeaky clean, but I do know that he was a man trying his best. And as a man who's also trying his best, how dare I not relate to that? And if there's anybody I should be able to talk to about it, is my dad.
Fact.
So it took me to lose him for me to understand that, which is all the way messed up. But
or even just time and age.
Yeah, exactly, right? So some of the things that I should have been able to just be very transparent with him about, I didn't feel comfortable to do it because I still had some level of animosity and whatever. Now with my mom, it's just a whole totally different thing. Like, I grew up always talking to my mom about whatever, anything, like down to the silliest of things. My moms would know about it, right?
Yeah, I'm the same way with moms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
mom also gets on my goddamn nerves.
All right, so now
and
Vern,
you know.
and I love your mom. I love you. But you know what's so funny? Your mom reminds me of my mom in that way.
Yes.
So when I talk to your mom,
they almost have the same same personality.
Same personality.
I'm like, it's fucking creepy.
Yeah. But I think that's why a part of me today can appreciate your mom so much, because I appreciate her dynamic, because I know it's always coming from a good place, but it's also coming from a very stubborn and annoying place that is so recognizable to me because my mom was the same way. So I'm having one of those days where it's just making me really appreciate where I'm at, while also feeling like, damn, I wish I could share this with them. These conversations I'm having, the maturity, the growth, whatever this looks like in whatever way, which is why I'm loving the fact that I can now pour these conversations into my sons and have them early so that they never have to feel like, yo, I can't ever relate to dad or talk to dad, boom, boom, boom. Like, but Joe, you see, my son FaceTimes or calls now, I'm picking up.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. That's why I am the way I am with my children. Because I knew what kind of communication I didn't have. So I implemented that in raising them so that way they could feel comfortable with speaking to me about any and everything. And you know how I am with the girls.
And Vern has nothing but girls. And I've watched him raise his girls and be like, now Vern is crazy.
Well,
hold on. Vern is crazy. But if you want to see the softer side or the teddy bear version of Vern, you could just watch him as a father and be like, all right, nigga, you soft, nigga. I'll smack the shit out of you. But it's interesting. So, not to go into a whole tangent, but the feeling I got today was just one of those prideful feelings, and the inspiration was based off of the win. It was based off of the performance, and it was based off of the words of him just bringing up ancestry, his parents being there to see this, and those people are very lucky. Anybody that still has both your parents, one of your parents, who are doing great things, and they're able to be there to watch all of their work, the fruit of their loins, stand on a stage, on a platform, in front of a graduation, whatever the hell it is, and you have your parents there to witness that, it's amazing. And I wanted to kind of like just say that and start with that for this episode. I think sharing moments is way more important than achieving them. That's what I'm learning today. A lot of the things that I wanted to do before was totally for self. This music shit, being on a show, doing a show. Don't get me wrong, I've always wanted to take whatever money it is from it and pour into other people. And then there were certain points where I didn't. Certain points like, fuck y'all, like, I'm broke, so I need the money. I can't share with nobody. No, like, sharing moments, sharing it with the people that you really love means so much. So I'm glad that I have my sisters and I have my brothers and I have my kids here, and you know, even friends, and that are to me an extension of family. I'm glad that I get to share it with them, but there's nothing like being able to share it with the people that create you. So with that being said, I want to congratulate Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler, Sinners as a whole. I know people are expecting coverage of the Oscars. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can give a fuck less about who else won. I really could. I don't care. I don't care. If you care, go watch another podcast that's gonna cover it. Today, this just means more to me personally, and what inspired me to come in here and talk was that and that message. So, yeah, share moments, man.
What did you think about when he went to In-N-Out after and he was doing the content?
Oh, I didn't care about that. In-N-Out is trash food anyway. So, like, if you chose to go eat In-N-Out after you won the Oscar, nigga, you need to do better. Like, nigga, you could have went to Casa Vega. You could have went to fucking anywhere else in LA.
But isn't that some LA shit to do?
I know, but he from Jersey.
Yeah, but that's what a Jersey dude would think.
Yo, Michael B., you know what real food is, and you know that burger is trash.
I don't know. In-N-Out is all right, though.
See, he's a San Diego. He lived in San Diego before, too, so he's somewhat of a West Coast nigga too. So I get what he. In-N-Out is trash. So I'm not even about to sit here and dignify that, but I do think it's fly for you to go ahead, walk up in In-N-Out with your Oscar, sit at the table.
Nah, that's super fly.
It's fly.
That's
It's fly.
on a different level fly.
He did some J. Cole. I think J. Cole inspired him recently, you know, with the whole going out of his shop.
Yo, I want niggas to, I want us, all right, we be hating. Like, I like to hate on certain people. Like, I'm enjoying hating on certain people now. And I hate to say that because that sounds
Can
crazy.
you not
to
say we? Can you say you? I don't be hating.
That's peace. Cool. But
I'm not hating either because I thought both of them were fly.
I think the J. Cole shit was fly.
Me too, yeah.
I think it's all in line with his brand and what I would think he would go do if he has to go do some type of promo.
I think Michael too. I'm just talking shit, but it was definitely a little inspired.
Now Michael B. Jordan at this point, he is clearly this generation's Denzel. I know y'all don't want to hear it. I know it hurts to hear. I know people like, nigga, now you bugging the fuck out.
Yeah, now you step.
Hold on.
The evolution of MBJ.
He has an evolution.
He got some time though.
I didn't like the early him, but now
if he has some time,
he came of age.
And he just won.
I know. Yeah.
First time being nominated, and he wins. I think his confidence now tells him he can go ahead and do whatever the fuck he wants moving forward. Role-wise, everything. He's in a space where I don't think we see a decline. So am I saying he is that of this era? Not quite yet, as far as catalog goes. But when we talk about women admiring him, when we talk about the industry being behind him, when we talk about the things that he's done, whether it be as an actor, producer, any of that, he is successful in ways that other men have never been successful in this game. Not just black, also white.
Yeah.
You got to put respect on that.
Do you think he'll stop early?
No.
Because the money is so different. Because like back in the day, actors, they made money, but not as much money as they're making now. Now you need a few.
I don't even think he's in it for the money.
I mean, what? You know what the other thing?
That's really his passion. So
yeah, but I'm just saying,
do
like,
it until
you know
time
what
permits.
you know what I want to start doing more too of. I want to stop leaning into conversations that have to be based around. Well, what about the money? Like, don't get me wrong, we all want to make money. I think he's made enough money to know that money is going to continuously make it for himself. Like, he's one of those people I think that he can go to bed for a week straight, and without him getting out of his bed, he's still making money. So this whole thing of like, oh man, I think you get to a point where you've made money, you no longer look at money as money, and now everything is a matter of achievement and stepping to the next level.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to just pay the bills. Like everyone's been
that
talking about.
That nigga is not just paying the bills. His bills is paid. His bills is paid, bro.
I'm talking about in like 15 years. I'm talking about do we get him as long as we had Denzel? And we still do, or do we does he just?
We get him for as long as he is heightening up his level of acting and all that.
I hope. That's what I'm saying. I hope.
Yo, listen, white boy. Listen.
Come to America.
Damn.
He makes him look like a peasant. He's got money. The money's on his face.
He's got his own money. He good.
You hit the jackpot. Listen.
I just don't want him to get like 2 more movies and then we don't ever see him no more and Rihanna's on us or something.
Okay, if you saying that,
that's what I'm talking about.
If you saying that, cool. Let me say this again, and I say this with love. Hey, listen, white boy. He not going nowhere. We not gonna let him go nowhere.
You better not, right?
We not letting him. You telling a black man what to do?
Oh God. Oh God.
You trying to oppress
him? That's where we go.
Wait. We going backwards? No. I hear what you're saying, and I would be disappointed if something like that was to happen. But I don't think that's the case, and I do think when you seek that piece of success now imagine you up the ante. Imagine being the first black actor to win Best Actor twice. That is what I think someone like that is now thinking. He's not thinking, shit, I made it, man. I only got to do 2 more, and I'm going to go sit up and ride off in the sunset. No, I think the sun is just starting to rise in his brain, and he sees a whole nother side of the world. Like, do I think he walked in there thinking that there was a high possibility that he could win? Yeah, I think so. I think he
had to. That movie was phenomenal.
I think he had an understanding that, depending on the moment, depending on things, yes, there's a chance that he would win this. I know a lot of people are saying, they gave it to him because of the nastiness that happened at the BAFTA with the guy with the Tourette's screaming out the N-word. And like, oh, well, now the story has to be switched and it's like a redemption thing. It's like, y'all not about to complicate his win with no bullshit. No. Y'all always looking for a way to minimize the black win. He won because he won. But I do also think that there's a side where he walked in knowing that I might not win. And I'm okay with that.
I think he walked in thinking I'm gonna get snubbed.
Yeah.
Who was he? Who else was?
There was Ethan Hawke. I think Ethan Hawke was. I mean, who gives a fuck? It was,
Yeah,
it was like 4 other white people.
Yep.
But Timothée Chalamet was nominated, and I did think that he was going to win because I feel like he's being made to be the new Hollywood darling, the new young white dude and he's a really good actor in my opinion. Some other niggas, I mean wiggers, whatever you want to call them. But yeah,
wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio one of them?
Was Leo in there? Leo might have been in there.
Leo was in there.
Hold
He
on.
went up against him.
The reason why I asked you is I thought maybe because I saw they did a little meme video about him, and then he was also the movie.
Let's check.
The one battle
I
after
think he went
another,
up against Leo too.
or was one battle after another a different year? Was that
No, it was this year.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That was 2026, and then Sinners was 2025.
Both movies have been nominated throughout the whole Oscars, so I'm pretty sure there's a chance that
But he went against Leo.
Yeah, Best Actor nominees.
If so, I think that's still close, but he definitely got Leo out of here.
Why the hell can't I find it? Oh, here it goes. Leo was nominated. So
He went up against that boy.
Timothée Chalamet. I keep saying his last name. Timothée Chalamet. That's his name. For Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. I've never seen The Secret Agent, and I've never seen Blue
Wagner
Moon.
Moura?
It's a white dude, I guess. I'm guessing he's white. I mean, or he's Hispanic. I don't know. That's people. That's your peoples, right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Look on take it easy, mijo.
Yeah, we ain't got time to look up Wagner, nigga. You lost, nigga. Fuck about Wagner. You lost, nigga. Michael B. Jordan beat you, nigga. So no, he beat out some people that I feel like Leonardo's nominated for damn near every movie he does. So it's
For real.
Like that
Leo's him.
Yeah, but he smokes almost every movie he does.
Fuck the whites today. Fuck them.
Our ancestors prevailed, damn it.
Yo, you didn't feel the spirit when they started doing that dance and oh my god. And Miles Canton, who is the vocalist and the actor that was in the movie, who pretty much plays the buddy guy character. I want to say vocally, dog, you have one of the most unique tones that I've heard in a very long time. You are amazing. You went up there and killed it. You are a voice that needs to be heard more of in R&B and music, period. So I'm looking forward to hearing some original music from him, hopefully soon. Raphael Sadiq, you always just a part of some amazing shit. So thank you for always being a pillar in R&B. I don't think we say that enough. I'm so mad that I don't have the names of all the other people that were vocalists up there. Amazing. Buddy Guy, thank you for still being around to receive your flowers, and your work is amazing. I watched his Tiny Desk and that was amazing. Yeah, man, just a great win for the ancestors, man. The ancestors won. Like, this wasn't a personal win for Michael B. Jordan or Ryan Coogler. Like, the movie did what it needed to do as far as taking Black thought, Black history, Black creativeness, and putting it at the forefront, and not feel like you're doing it just because we trying to DEI our way through this shit. Like, no, nigga, this shit was deserved. It was well deserved, and it should be applauded. Amazing fucking movie.
Yeah, no, that movie was amazing.
And the fact that after all of this, this man will own this movie after a certain period of time is amazing for just Black business.
Who owns it now?
Well, the studio has, they split rights, whatever, but he has it in his contract that I think is 25 years, whatever it is. Like, the movie rights gets turned over to him.
To Michael B. Jordan?
No, to Ryan.
To Ryan. Oh.
Yeah. Whoa. A business deal that is just like not ever
That's
really
unheard
done.
of.
Unheard of. only people that I know kind of moving that fashion is niggas like Tyler Perry and other. But this.
Oh no, we up.
Yeah, like this is a moment, and this is past just a nigga walking around with an Oscar in his crib.
Yeah.
The significance of the movie that won. I know people talk about when Denzel won for Training Day. Well, he won because he was playing a nasty role of a undercover cop who was shitty and boom, boom, boom. And then Halle Berry, she won because she was showing her titties and she fucking on a white man and all. And I don't give a fuck. I watch that shit back a lot of times. I ain't gonna tell you what I did to that scene when she ooh, make me feel good. I said,
ooh, you make me feel good. You definitely made me feel good, baby.
Oh shit. Woo,
baby.
So there's no nothing. Y'all can't put nothing behind this win. Y'all can't try to tarnish it. You can't try to taint it or all that conversation. Dead that shit. Yeah, I ain't rocking with nobody.
I ain't gonna lie. MBJ did his thing.
Woo. Come on, man. Come on.
Smoke.
Ooh, come on, you did your thing. Stack, smoke. You guys will, it will go down as a great moment for cinema, period. But for Black cinema, for Black actors, I love the fact that Delroy Lindo, who I tell you, I love Delroy Lindo. In almost every movie I see him in, he is an amazing actor. I'm so glad that he was able to sit there and just be a part of the moment and be a part of a movie that deserved it. There's probably a point in time where people saw this man in a bunch of movies all these years and did not know his name. You can't avoid knowing his name. You know who the fuck Delroy Lindo is.
I didn't know his name prior.
See what I'm saying? But he's in some of the greatest movies, great actor, and we don't talk about him enough. So, salute. Moving on from there, we did have a moment in history that we have to speak about, and it's in NBA history. Now it's going to be hard to go from that moment of praise to now have to talk about this in a very cool and calm way. So, I know you're not really the basketball guy. Nah. Vern is. Vern is a sports dude, period. So, I don't mind me and Vern.
I see the disgust and the upsetness from his face.
I'm going to allow Vern. Well, I'm going to first break down what I'm talking about. This past week, Miami Heat star Bam Adebayo scored 83 points. If you guys don't know why that is important to NBA history, it's the second most points scored in an NBA game. One being Wilt Chamberlain with 100 points, Bam with 83, and Kobe Bryant with 81. Now, a lot of people seem to either sit on two sides of the fence. The one side being, great moment, celebratory, he did his thing, salute. There's another side of the world that says this is probably one of the weakest achievements we've ever seen, solely because of how you achieved it, the team that you played, how they played against you, and the fact that you broke Kobe Bryant's record. And rest in peace to Kobe. I'm gonna leave that there.
Duke could have played better defense on them.
And I'm gonna let Vern. Now I know we don't have a camera on Vern, right? But I want Vern to speak. I'm gonna go back and forth with you. They're gonna be looking at me. But as you're talking, I'm gonna start to do the facial expressions of how angry you look so that they can understand what's happening. Let's go.
Bro. Tit-tat fouls extended to stop the play clock to allow this man to beat the Mamba out? Is you kidding me? Bro, 36 fouls? What? How many free throws he took? He attempted 43 free throws, made 36. Bro, it was trash
I
time.
ain't gonna lie, this nigga scammed me too.
Bro.
His face, Vern ain't fucking with this shit.
And they didn't even have
Go.
starters wasn't even playing. They was giving them the ball. They was fouling the other team to stop the clock so he could keep scoring to beat the record.
It was nasty.
Like, come
it was
bro.
nasty.
It's nasty.
I think
it's nasty work.
I think it's nasty. I do think
Bam should have sat himself out, yo.
At 80?
Like, how you gonna disrespect? Yeah.
At 80?
You disrespecting the Mamba. You know it was trash time. You played against. It was like playing against Bronny and his friends.
all right, so let me ask you. And I'm with you because I agree. I thought it was
The Wizards is trash.
I thought it was horrible.
I
how
could
they
score
were
5
playing.
on the Wizards.
You score how much?
I could score 5 on the Wizards.
I think you could do more than 5.
Nah, these NBA is nice.
I
could score 5.
I might.
And if they fouled the way they was fouling Bam, I might score 20.
I'm gonna get 5 fouls. Nigga, I might not score a lick. I'm gonna get a steal. I'm gonna get something. I'll get a board maybe, but I'm getting 6 fouls. I'm fouling out. I agree with you though.
We can't count that.
We have to. It's there. It's in the record books.
Bam should take that back.
Now, if you Bam, let me ask you this: if you Bam, and you have this moment, and you see all this negative, commentary upon your achievement, how do you address the public? Because of course you can't say, "Yo, fuck y'all, boom, boom, and fuck that record." Like there's gonna always be respect paid to Kobe.
At the end of the day,
but I want to be like
you are playing against the world's greatest because they are NBA players.
Yeah.
So there's some validity to it. But if I'm Bam, I'm sitting down. I'm not risking injury against these bums.
But why? Because it's Kobe's record?
Nah, not just Kobe's record. But I'm
way you're
resting
doing
myself. I don't want to risk injury.
I think
You in trash time. Anything could happen.
I will say this. I think everybody's real.
So now you chasing Mamba and Wilt on a trash ass team.
But I think everyone's argument is because of Kobe having that record. Now, if Kobe didn't have that record and Bam does it, I think everybody's like, "Oh fuck it, he got the record." I think everyone's pushback.
I would
is
have the
fact
same
that-
sentiment if Kobe didn't have that. If Kobe wasn't number 2.
I think you would, because you're actually really into the sport in a different type of way, and you've also been an athlete, so you have a different love for sports. I think for the casual who just solely just watches basketball for just enjoyment and doesn't care about any of that other shit, I think they're attaching the fact that he went out there and beat Kobe's record as a sign of disrespect. And in my brain, if I'm Kobe, and Kobe is one of the people that say, "Nigga, I don't care if you're dead or alive. Nigga, I want to be the best that I'm going to be, and I'm going to beat your record." Now, I do think that Kobe's not going to try to go out there and score 100 against a weak team like that. It's not a stat.
Bro, Kobe would have sat in the third quarter.
You're right. I agree with that. That is viable pushback. I do agree.
SGA sits in the third. He sits the whole fourth quarter in some of these games they playing. SGA will have 35, 40 in the third, and they up 20. He sits out. What are we doing?
Yeah, it was disrespectful. Now, I do think the Heat is an organization that's used to like being winners, or at least being talked about in a certain way as winning. And I do think this probably for them was their moment. Like, listen, we need something. We need something to revive this city. We need something to go ahead and get people behind us in a different way. I don't think this is it, because I agree with you. I think this was classless in respects of how it's almost like the team in high school that's beating you by 50 points. It's like, fam, 3 minutes left in the shit. Sit the starters out and let the homies
Exactly.
It was nasty.
And I think that, Bam, you owe me some money, bro. For real.
He messed up the parlay.
Yo, you know how many times I put Bam, I lowered him. Put him for like 15, 16. He don't get that. Now you want to go and beat Kobe's 83 in the trash?
I didn't take Bam because Bam is up and down with me, so I didn't take Bam that night, and I'm glad I didn't, because I most likely would have took the under. And you know why I would have took the under is because you playing the Wizards, and I figure you'll get such a big lead that they'll end up sitting you.
And they
right when I needed
and they
you.
didn't sit him. The call was in.
Yo,
They made the call.
Switch that parlay up. Ooh.
Yeah, they made the call.
It's big business, yo. It's big business. Big business. I see what you're saying. And listen.
Nah, but respect to Bam, man. You know, he put work in. You know, I can't take nothing away from that man. He's an NBA world-class athlete.
Hey.
Yo, shout out to you, Bam.
Salute. Salute.
If Mambo was around, y'all don't think you would have did that, though.
Oh.
But yeah, 83 is 83.
83 is 83, even if it's against
a G League team.
Yeah. With that being said, I would love to address something, and this is a quick little ISO moment, right? And I'm going to make sure that our ISO moments for the podcast will look different moving forward. We're going to actually separate the ISO moments from the pod and make it its own individual thing. But I want to introduce this segment so that people can be very aware of what's about to happen moving forward. So the ISO moment that I have is once again for LaRussell. I said earlier that I like hating on certain people, right? And at first, this was no hate. At first, I really liked what I saw from LaRussell as a person. Hated the music. Did not enjoy the music. And this is going to seem like I'm now just trying to pick a fight with LaRussell. And maybe I am. I don't know. I don't want a real issue with him because, like I said, I think he's a good person. But there's a clip going around of him. I should find it. There's a clip going around of LaRussell saying that, man, my producer told me not to put out this song. But that's even more reason why I put it out.
It's part of his gimmick.
And I'm going to find this clip and play it because this is probably... Oh, man, where is it? Please, I hope he did not remove it. Because if you removed it, then I'm going to be pissed. And you're going to... Oh, he did not remove it. So the caption reads on this video, my engineer told me I probably shouldn't put this out. That's exactly why I put this out. Laughing emojis. 3 laughing emojis. Let's hear the record he's talking about.
I made this record and I sent it off to my engineer and he calls me. He said, man, you probably shouldn't put this out. I said, why? What the hell happened? He said, you know, you talking about Epstein, there's a lot of shit going on. And I said, thank you for calling me. I'm finna drop this. That's exactly why we need it. Because everybody sit and be silent. And the goal of an artist is to express the times and discuss, say all the things that nobody else want to say or know how to say.
Just get to the rapping.
I'm not perfect, and neither is the president. Was guiltier than a nigga hiding evidence. You can't be mad that they heated if you don't let them vent. Even the devil was heaven sent. Even Malcolm was heaven sent. Even Martin was heaven sent. Even Kanye was heaven sent. We all heaven sent. Donald too. We all heaven sent. Epstein too.
What the fuck am I listening to?
We all
What the
heaven sent.
It's ISO moment.
Adolf too. We all heaven sent.
All right. Let me get back to what I was. LaRussell. Heaven is where you go, not where you come from. Donald is not heaven sent. Adolf is not heaven sent. Epstein is not heaven sent. You know things can be sent from hell, right? you know things can rise up, right? You know things can come from the bottom, and I need niggas to stop clout chasing with these morals, like these fake morals. Like I said this the other day, and it's okay to say that some of these motherfuckers are disgusting, evil people and have nothing to do with God. I don't believe that God made everybody. I think the devil made some niggas too,
and put chicks.
them on. Yeah, I think the devil was down there in his little baby factory, crafting up some of these niggas and sending them up, and then I think God is up there doing all the great work and just sending some fire down. Like yo. Now he throw down some bullshit sometimes too, but not like not like Adolf. Don't tell me God has something to do with Adolf, yo, or Epstein or whoever out. Shut the fuck up and just do your music, bro. That the hip hop Harry shit that you do, the fun shit for the kids and all that, just do that shit. I know you got this new deal now, so now there's more eyes on you. It feels like everything that you're doing now is becoming a little bit more viral and a little bit more popular, but it seems like everything that you're doing now is painting you as more of a clout chaser, and I don't think you are a clout chaser. So when I'm saying that, I'm just being extra for the cameras. So this can be deemed as clout chasing. So I guess we clout chasing brothers. But that shit, first off, that shit trash. And I'm only able to say that it's trash because I have ears and I actually done music and I've created trash as well. Like I have trash songs. So as someone who's created good shit and trash shit, I think I'm allowed to say when I hear something I think is good and trash. Because I can even hear the shit that I made that ended up being trash. This shit trash. The message is trash. Don't ever put heaven, Adolf, Epstein, or any of the other people that you tried to throw in there in the same song. We didn't need this.
That was a song?
Yeah, it's a song, and he's like in his backyard with a bunch of kids and a bunch of other adults, and they're like, oh, yeah, maybe. No, y'all niggas could have said, boo. Y'all could have unplugged this nigga. Y'all could have did all that. Like, we got to even start booing the niggas that we like. Like, it's okay to boo niggas that we like. It's okay to tell niggas that we like, yo, your message, I ain't really rocking. Like, fuck out of here. Adolf is heaven sent.
He ain't got no real friends.
Now he do. And they heaven sent.
I would have told you, turn that shit off.
LaRussell, peace and blessings to you, my brother. And not my brother for real, but just my brothers in ancestry. I think the ancestors.
That's the title of this episode, right?
Yeah. I think our ancestors are watching us, and they do love the fact that we are entertaining our folk and our people, and we're speaking, you know, positivity. And you speak a lot of positivity, but I do think in you trying to be positive, it backfired. And this is the moment where it's okay to be a little negative. You could have said, let me see if I can remix it. Hold on. Yeah, even Kanye was heaven sent. Heaven sent. Adolf wasn't heaven sent. Epstein wasn't heaven sent. But Donald Duck, he's heaven sent. You could have did something. You could have did some other shit. You could have remixed it. You could have threw hell sent in there. You could have did whatever you need to do. Just this wasn't it. That's my ISO moment for this. Thank you for hearing me out. Guys, do you have any rebuttal, anything that you need to add to this? We don't have to make this long and drawn out, but do you guys feel a way? Do you feel like anything needs to be said? Like, am I wrong?
That shit was trash.
That shit was horrible.
Okay, but never mind the trash part.
Like, all right, if he was gonna say that, if that's really how he felt is the message, just say it as a message. Don't try to turn it into like that, because that wasn't even like.
You saying don't even do the song?
Nah.
Just.
What message was he trying to get out by saying
That-
Adolf was heaven sent?
Trying to say we all come from God. We all come from God. We all come from up above. So if God created.
Nah.
Nah.
That's like saying my BM was heaven sent. Nah.
She came from. They all.
But wait, I got 3 BMs, so and two of them are amazing.
Listen,
so.
we listen. This is a platform that praises baby mothers. In fact, we're not even gonna say baby mothers. The mothers of our children.
Mothers of our children.
We support. We do not want to be the place that ever talks bad.
Since what? Last episode, right? The last episode.
No. Since.
Oh, no, I'm not talking bad about them, though.
No. Of course not.
But I got custody of my daughter, so.
But all I'm saying is, everything is not heaven sent. I do believe that some, like, you know what it says? Like when people be like, you know, all this things that I got going, you know, God is blessing me. You know, that's not God. Some of y'all niggas are being blessed by the devil. Some of y'all are really receiving y'all blessings from the devil himself, the devil incarnate.
Satana.
Yeah, like Beelzebub is coming to your crib. And, hello.
I don't know if that's wood.
No, that's him knocking on your door.
Knocking at the door, nigga.
Knocking at your door. He is
Coming
walking
to
in.
get you.
Beelzebub
Come out and
is
play.
at your crib, jingling a bell to wake you up. You're waking up and you're seeing this big horned man standing over you, and you're giving him a hug. And then you're walking out here and telling the rest of the world that God is blessing you. No. God is not blessing you. God is going to strip you of those blessings at some point.
On some real shit, do you really believe in the devil?
Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
So
Then
why
you
would
gotta
you
believe in the
not
devil.
possibly believe in the devil?
You can rebuke the devil.
I don't.
But you have to know
So
that
you
the
don't
devil
believe
is real
in-
because he does try to come.
Say that again?
You got to believe that the devil is real because he does try to come and get you.
So when them nasty women of the night try to come into your lives,
Although they are the devil.
and strip you of all your hard work, earned money, and try to play upon your spirits, insecurities, and loneliness.
Well, I
You
think
think that's God coming to you?
I think we all could have devilish ways.
But then that means
But if you
where
have
would the ways
devilish
be coming
ways,
from?
then where does it come from? That means
I don't
the
think
devil is real.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
The
so.
devil was an angel once.
Yo, psst,
We rebuke
how
him,
about this?
but
How about this? He said it. Even the devil was heaven seen. That's what he said. So if you take him for his word, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really disappointed. I don't want to consistently be the guy that's commenting on LaRussell, but you are in the news cycle, and I am covering some of the cycles, so I have no choice but to talk about some of the things, and you just happen to be a ISO moment. I'm gonna promise to leave you alone at least for the next 3 or 4 episodes, because I don't want this to be like I'm trying to make like LaRussell like my Drake to the JBP. Like I don't.
But if he keeps just doing fuck shit though.
Yeah, but I do fuck shit. So who am I really? To
Yeah,
be?
but they're gonna push content out about you.
Oh, they do. Yo,
oh yes, they do.
let me tell y'all something.
They come at it now.
Emanny is heaven sent.
Emanny heaven sent is wild.
I'm heaven sent, yo.
That's blasphemy.
I want to tell a quick story. I don't. Where we at time?
54.
Okay, good. We ain't gonna be here long. We don't have Sayo here.
We got me. We don't need side.
I know, but I do want us to prepare. We do have a guest coming in today, but I do want to kind of ask you guys a question, and I really want to have this moment for where y'all can just go ahead and get some shit off. So I'm gonna use a scenario, right? And I want to see if you guys can just go ahead and pick up on it. I'm gonna paint a picture. It's not anything real, but it might be. So I'll let you assume if it's real or not. Let's say there's a guy, right? And a guy meets a young lady, right? Meets a young lady, he starts to like the young lady, right? And along the way of liking the young lady, he's also introduced to her close homegirl, right? Close homegirl, right? So now when you hang out with the lady you like, you're also hanging out with the homegirl, and things are just, whatever it is, right? And at some point, the homegirl is sneakily telling you things about the girl that you're messing with and blowing up her spot.
All right.
Like blowing up her spot. Like, yo, like, I know you like shorty, but yo, she doing this, she doing that.
Why are we talking about me?
Oh. Listen. So let's just say that is happening, right? And
It's happening.
how do you go ahead and tell the girl that you're messing that? Because don't get me wrong, it's nice to have the information, right? That, yo, damn, at least I know what shorty's doing, but I'm getting it from her best friend. That's kind of fucked up. It's kind of messed up that your homegirl will portray you in that way. So do you tell the girl that you're messing with that her homegirl is blowing up her spot, or do you just take the information and utilize it?
Since we're speaking on me, I'll take the
Are we?
first.
Vern is looking at me like, motherfucker.
Putting my life on camera. No, we do not tell.
You don't tell.
No.
Okay.
I don't even tell when I blaze a shorty. So why would I tell a shorty what her friend is saying?
But you don't think that's foul? Like if you found out, like
No,
if you,
I
like,
don't think it's foul.
like if you brought me around a girl you messing with, right? And you messing with the girl you like or whatever, and then behind the scenes you doing some dirt, you doing your own dirt, and I'm like, yo, I know you like my man, but you need to watch it, cause
Nah, me and you fighting. We throwing the gloves on.
I would be looked at as a sick, corny nigga.
But that's different.
You would
I
want the girl to
expect
come
that from
tell
girls.
you about me being.
I expect that from girls.
So you think
Girls are always jealous of their friend's spot. And that's a fact.
speak more to it?
Girls hate to see their friends in a good position with a good dude. So they throw dirt on the game to try to keep them away.
Vern right now. I ain't gonna lie. I wish we had the camera on Vern. Ooh, he ready to cook, and he wearing that Gucci too.
Hey.
Ooh, not that shit I was wearing, not the Gucci shit. He wearing the Gucci shit. All right, nah, all right. So I hear you.
Yo, there's a lot of that going on. Girls will really come up to you and tell you. Matter of fact, you know what I'm about to say.
Go ahead. I'm gonna mute up. I'm gonna drink my little.
I got 3 baby mothers, so I'm just gonna keep it at that, so nobody knows which one I'm talking about. One of her best friends came up to me and said, "Yo, I think you should fuck me."
Ooh, she wanted the pichotazo.
The bichotazo.
She wanted the pichotazo.
And I'm looking at her. I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. But you know what it was? She seen the purchases of the cars. I'm not going to say what kind of car because then that'll give it away. She seen the Rolexes that I purchased.
Yeah.
She knew that she wasn't paying no bills, even though now she probably says that she was paying bills, but she was only paying a cable bill. And she seen how I was taking care of my kids and the whole family.
Ay, coño.
She wanted this dick.
Oh, she wanted the pichotazo. She wanted the pichotazo.
Yo, girls really be wanting their friend's spot.
I can hear that. And
That's rare.
Girls be really wanting their friend's spot.
it's a real thing.
And then another one of the friends came up to me and said, "Yo,
There's more.
your bitch is a thought. You should fuck with me." I looked at her and said, "Why you trying to set me up?"
You know why she trying to set you up? Because you know what she wanted?
She wanted her spot.
She wanted the
Pichotazo.
Yo.
Nah, but on some real shit, these bitches be really wanting their friend's spot.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't shit out here right now, bro. Really think about it. Niggas ain't doing shit for these. So when
let's be nice.
Women. My
Yo.
apologies, women.
I had a mother. I had a mother of a girl I was dealing with recently try to do that shit.
Really?
Yeah, and I know she was trying to bag.
So
Moms.
after you hit, what happened?
Well, the mom was trying to just slide in.
No, I'm talking about the mom. After you hit
yeah.
the mom.
Oh no, I didn't hit the mom. Nah, he's trying to get me. Nah, I ain't get the mom. But I ain't gonna lie, for me though, it depends on the intention and if I want her. Because you already know she's trying to bag, right? Like you said.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm not interested in her, I'm blowing that shit up.
Oh no, I act like I didn't even hear it.
See, I might wait a little bit.
In the car with me.
See, now we getting.
All right, let's.
Because Ish was my
Now
designated
we
driver.
We gotta bleep the name. So time stamp that. We gonna timestamp that. Okay. So somebody was in the car with you, and he heard all this.
He heard all that. You know what's even funnier? A girl that I'm really cool friends with that said BM thought I had relations with, and I had to reassure her I had no relations with her, wanted to fight her best friend because she was coming at me. She was like, how will she disrespect her best friend like that? That's crazy.
I listen.
That's crazy.
I only brought that up because as someone who's now, really trying to engulf himself in the dating scene, and I hear these stories, I'm kind of like, I wouldn't want to have to deal with any of this stuff at like this age, and I would love to be able to just like move in this scene in a very nice, calm.
It's a cesspool out there. We can't move and calm.
You can't even slap the picho tazo on too many people. Like you got to give them like picho, but if you put the tazo on it, is like it just makes it worse. Guys, this was a great episode.
See, that's why I just go to other countries to find them, man.
Guys, this was a great episode. I'm so glad that we were able to. I know you're kind of like, yo, y'all niggas ain't told no topic. I told you there's no topic. We wasn't worried about topics. We were just gonna have a good episode. And
I was just thinking. I was like, yo, I don't got no time. This is just one blurb.
Yeah, no, this is great. This has been great. You guys just watch and please continue to subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe to the YouTube, like, comment, share, do all that other stuff. We have some really good interviews coming up. And
speaking of that, do you want to let them know the official weekly drop? We announced on social.
So we do have it posted out there now, but for those watching, we do have our weekly schedule out for those who are confused as to what that is. Our podcast will release early on Patreon on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, 7 a.m. Thursday will be the YouTube drop of the podcast, which will not have the full podcast. There's going to be certain parts you might want to go ahead and catch solely through Patreon. So you want to go ahead and subscribe. And then Sunday will be our exclusive bonus content where it would only be on Patreon. So please, once again, go subscribe. If you're already watching this on Patreon, that means you subscribed. And thank you. We love you, and we're glad that you're still here.
What was some of the bonus content we've done so far? Because we were talking yesterday on the phone. We were kicking it. We're like, yo, we've been doing this.
We've done some, we've been doing this since September. We've done some really good bonus content. Parks was our first piece of bonus content. We've done an interview with Monet and Honey, Shampoo.
Chicago trip.
Our Chicago trip, Mark Lamont Hill. And Raymond Santana, Sasha Devale.
You dropped some singles too.
Maddie Mays. I've dropped records, like singles that you won't hear on iTunes or anywhere else. We've done some. Listen, I'm proud of. We have a Dizzy Banco interview, great producer. We have a lot of good content and good conversations going. We're taking it up a notch. We're going to have our blind dating segment come up. We're going to have some other things coming up. I'm trying to talk to Vern about what we're going to do with Vern. Because let me tell you, it's about to be lit. I do have a...
Are you dating?
I do have a lady right now.
Okay.
Vern is...
I do have a lady right now.
We're going to figure out something separate for Vern to get involved in. But we are looking forward to continuously presenting you with good content. I know there's rumors out there like, oh, you guys ain't consistent. And yes, the fuck we are. We missed one off day, and y'all took it like we just stopped dropping. If you go look at the times, and
even if you have an off day and then you have an off day like in a month from now, that's consistent. So no matter what, it's consistent.
For the niggas sitting here trying to judge niggas, if you miss a day, it's like, all right. But I understand you pay for this content, so I want to make sure that you get the content that you pay for. And we're going to make sure that Tuesdays and Sundays you have your exclusive Patreon releases. Thursday, we will provide what we need to provide to you on YouTube. And we'll continue to grow the business and add on people and add on different segments and all that great shit. Yeah, that's it. That's our weekly schedule. Tune in next time. Saya will be back. Don't worry. For anybody that missed her, we missed her too.
Hey, yo, Sayo, I ain't snore today, homie.
And Sayo, see, Vern came through. He didn't snore on the side, and he got on mic. He didn't go on camera. We're going to work up to that. But at some point, when he gets on camera, I just want y'all to know, it's going to go left. It's going to be a moment. So,
I'm not going to lie. For the first 10, 15 minutes, I forgot I could talk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Vern was sitting on the side. I was like, is he going to talk? Yeah. I had to say something to him. Like, no, nigga, you good. Like,
I forgot I had a mic.
Shit's live, hot. We heard you a little bit. I heard you a little, laughing a little in the background. We got some.
I really forgot I was able to talk with a mic. I'm so used to being on the sideline.
This podcasting thing or content thing is, it's not for everyone, right? But it is for people like Vern. But you just have to like butter them up, warm them up to the idea of doing it.
It's up. We lit.
Ooh.
We lit.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see it. I can see it.
You just got to remind me I got a mic to talk.
Yo, thank you guys for tuning in. This is episode 15 of AEOE Podcast. We do have a name. We are changing the name soon. We'll be having a launch event for that. Please stay tuned. We will be also offering Patreon members exclusive invites to this actual launch event. So if you're in the New Jersey, New York area, Connecticut too, yeah. Rhode Island
there's
too.
some bad ones.
Wherever. If you want to fly in, whatever the fuck you want to, we will be hosting an event where you will be able to sit and talk with us, and I'm looking forward to that. Until next time. Peace out, motherfucker.